The channel's second time in Tacoma isn't just bringing up Season 1 memories, but it's taking us back to the first two shows of the season thanks to Zach Antizana earning his third Dubby Racing Championship, something he's been chasing for 7 long rounds. Coming up, we got 16 trucks of freestyle action. Can Team Mayhem make up the domination? This is the Rigs of Rod semi-realistic point series, and this is Monster Jam! Hello everybody and welcome back to the RORSRPS channel. My name is Preston Vieira and I'll be your host as we wrap up round 9 on the All-Star Challenge Tour featuring Team Thunder versus Team Mayhem. Thanks to Team Mayhem filling both final round spots in racing, they've closed the gap slightly heading into freestyle, down by only 21 points. Can they keep it up is the question. Remember, this tour is different from the others due to the team points aspect. We will not have our official World Finals qualifiers until the end of round 10, so we will not be announcing any for this tour tonight. Still, head over to RORSRPS.com and check out the World Finals Hub for other announcements that may be public. I'll leave you with that as we get a look at tonight's freestyle lineup and see when your favorites will hit the track. Kicking us off for the freestyle competition, it's our first sub of the night, Ryan Disharoon in Shaker, followed by Jake Cranford in Team Mayhem's Max D. Then we got Dave Reed in Northern Nightmare and Bryce Kinney in Mohawk Warrior. Coming out next, it's Cynthia Gauthier and Lucas Stabilizer, John Gordon in Bad Company, Rick Steffens in Blown Money, and Jackson Chalette, our racing runner-up, tonight in Piece of Scrap. Closing out the first half. Kicking off the second half, it's Bari Musauer in Zombie, followed by Trevor Goldberg in Team Thunder's Max D, Tim Jones in Tailgater, our second sub of the night, and EJ Hayden in Blue Thunder. Devyn Barber in Avenger, Zach Antizana, our racing champion in Team Mayhem's Max D, Blake Thompson in HyperShock, the man of the hour, and of course, our tour leader, Shane Lake in Team Thunder's Gravedigger. Very excited to see how the points will shake out tonight, but mainly I'm excited to see some freestyle action. Ryan Disharoon in Shaker gonna kick us off in the freestyle competition tonight, making his substitute debut here in Tacoma, Washington. He needs a freestyle championship here in Tacoma, Washington if he wants a shot at knocking out Tristan England in JCB Digatron or potentially Tim Jones in Tailgater, who earned a second show last show. So he's here to earn more points. Ryan Disharoon here to kick off. Oh my goodness! Already going over, but he brings it back down onto all 4 BKTs. What a start to this freestyle run. He's looking to make some points tonight, earn a freestyle championship, and if you're looking for a freestyle championship, getting back on all 4 tires after a great roll is definitely the way to do it, but you got to be careful. He could have went down way before these first 30 seconds were up. He didn't though, so he will be getting a score. If you don't know, the 30-second rule is in effect, so if you end up with a run shorter than 30 seconds, you will be getting a 0 for not just your freestyle score, but no matter where you end up on the leaderboard, you'll be getting 0 freestyle season points for the night. So that is just tanking your score exponentially there. Ryan Disharoon gonna take on the bus with a nice leap, nice little backside there with a perfect transfer onto the downside. That was perfect. What a leap there. Ryan, again, I said this in racing, but he was here in Season 1 as a substitute for the Custom Chaos Tour, made his debut then in Azteca, Mexico. So that was an awesome show. Definitely wasn't where I am in the realm of commentary. The first season was a little awkward. Second season, still not perfect, but hey, we're working on it. We're getting there. Ryan made a pretty solid effort in Season 1. This season, he makes an effort, of course, but he goes out in round 1 of racing. Definitely not the way he wanted to start out the night, and like I said, he needs a freestyle win if he wants to see a second show. Putting down a solid run here in freestyle, but we got some heavy hitters at the back of the pack. I don't know if this is going to hold up all night long. We're going to have to see what happens here. That is going to run out the clock. Ryan Disharoon closes out the run with a 30 and a nice little ragged edge hit there, even though he does slam right into the containers. They probably shut him off, but a 30. Nice run to kick off the night. Not a score that typically holds up. We've seen 32.5s take the win. Shout out to 32.5s, but I don't think we've seen any 30s or lower take the win. So it's safe to say that score will get blown out of the water at some point. Nice slap wheelie to kick off Jake Cranford in Gravedigger, representing Team Mayhem. He's having a solid start to his run, nosing over hard. Oh my goodness. A lucky landing there, kicking that truck up onto the rear tires for another little slap wheelie. But man, that was sketchy, almost going out way too early here. Both of our first two trucks come out and nearly end their runs in the first hit or two. But he does end up filling the first 30 seconds, so a score will be coming in for this run. I'm curious to see what kind of run we're going to be having here from Jake Cranford. Definitely upset with his performance in Anaheim in the freestyle competition. Ended up going over way too early. Did get a score, but not the way he wanted to go out for sure. He wanted to fill the clock, of course. He wants to help out his team, man. Team Mayhem down by only 21 points at the moment. Jake Cranford getting a save. Oh my goodness. Just as I was about to say he's going over, brings it back around onto all four BKTs, absolutely stuffs it there into the tire hit. That's going to be an interesting one throughout the night for sure. It's right in the landing area of the racing lane. But look at this cross thread over the buses. Really awkward side slap, but Jake Cranford is having a solid run. If he could keep this up, fill the clock, I think we might have our first lead stealer. He's going to end up at the top of the leaderboard, but we got to see a full clock from Jake Cranford. Obviously the goal for every one of these drivers, but especially, like I said, for Jake Cranford going over way too early, rolling the truck in Anaheim. Come around to the little skills pad here, popping it up on the nose. Nicely done. Making it look effortless. Not that Ryan Disharoon made it look hard, but he's walking it out with ease here. Oh my goodness! Going for the jammer on the nose. And he did land on all fours for a second there, but it was not a stable landing. That's going to be a 32.25. So yes, new leader on the board, Jake Cranford in Team Mayhem's Gravedigger. Tops the leaderboard here early in the competition. Dave Reed in Northern Nightmare has taken the lead early in the competition before. Ended up in first with a 34, coming out second to the track in Glendale earlier this season, round 7. We'll see what he can do here in round 9, if he can keep the ball rolling with the absolute barn burners that he's been throwing down, making up some points for Team Mayhem. He's been a big reason that Team Mayhem has continued to gain on Team Thunder as he kicks us off with a great slap wheelie all the way down the track here, corner to corner, the long way. Beautifully done from Dave Reed. Definitely curious if he's going to be able to fill the clock. It's a question on every one of these drivers' minds, and it's a question on my mind for each one of them. Who's going to go out early? Can we throw a wrench in the system and get a first-time freestyle champion is a big question on a lot of people's minds. Obviously, it's not going to be Ryan Disharoon now in second, but could be a sub, a first-time freestyle champion. Tim Jones and Tailgater could earn himself a third show, which would knock out Tristan England from the top spot on the sub leaderboard. So Tim Jones could very well steal the main field qualifier spot for the sub on this tour. JCB Digatron would have to fight for a spot in the last chance qualifier. I guess we'll find out tonight if JCB will be making it or not. Big leap for Dave Reed. Nice big sky wheelie. That was beautiful. A great cross thread over the Mayhem buses. I thought he was going to go for a cross thread over the Thunder buses there too. But no. Backside of the racing lane with a nice little save. Keeping it down on all fours. Not letting the truck get too upset there. Nice leap over the racing lane as well. We got a lot of cars on this track. For the purists here of Monster Jam, the car crushing lovers. I do love to see some cars get crushed, but personally I don't think it's 100% necessary for monster trucks. But you know, the sport is growing, man. We got a lot of possibilities for these trucks. Cars aren't the be all end all, but I do love to see them get crushed. That's why All-Star Challenge Store has used so many of them, just because I think they look great out on the track, if we're being honest, man. I love the possibilities we could do with the cars. I love throwing them on tracks. I love seeing them get crushed, but I don't think it's 100% necessary. Over the racing lane to close out the freestyle run. Dave Reed in Northern Nightmare ends up with a 29.5, so not even enough to top Ryan Disharoon. Bottom spot right now is Dave Reed in Northern Nightmare. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Oh, you're kidding me. A save for Northern Nightmare. Dave Reed ends up back on all fours. He could have used that in the run. Maybe he would have. Oh, another one? No. Down he goes. Definitely could have used that save during the run, though. During regulation time, might have been able to top the leaderboard there. But Dave Reed, 29.5, not too bad. Not a terrible score, but definitely not a winner. We'll see what happens here for Bryce Kenny. Mohawk Warrior Fire, one-time Dubby Freestyle Champion from Orlando. Nice leap over the racing lane to get us started. Talk about announcing your presence. I mean, it's not the highest air we've seen of the night, but a great leap, some distance on that one to kick off his run, getting us right into the energy of a Bryce Kenny run. Going for the jammer, looking for a slap wheelie there, nosing over pretty hard, but gets those front tires down before the chassis, so we're good to go. Bryce Kenny sliding that truck around to close out these first 30 seconds. Score will be coming in when he ends the run, whatever that may be, filling the clock or rolling the truck. I'm definitely curious to see how Bryce is going to burn it down here in Tacoma, Washington. Again, this is the first and only arena show of the season. So, I mean, it's one of the smaller tracks we have, but it's not really that small. We can really get some height out here, some distance, some speed and momentum. So, I mean, anything can happen out on this track. It's a good enough size, man. We got 2 double bus jumps here in Tacoma, so I don't think we're really hindered by much. Look at this bicycle to a moonwalk for Bryce Kenny in Mohawk Warrior Fire. Beautifully done. Oh, yeah. Oh, massive leap over those Thunder buses. And just about 30 seconds left on the clock. Bryce Kenny, definitely no stranger to going big on this tour. Can he close it out with a big move? Enough to take the lead, enough to hold the lead until the end of the night is the question. Coming out pretty early here in Tacoma. Gonna go for a, oh! Gets a backflip off of the side of the buses. Looking for a save, but he goes down. And that is going to do it. 8 seconds left on the clock for Bryce Kenny in Mohawk Warrior Fire. That's only a 24.5? Wow. Our first backflip of the night doesn't even break the 30s. 24.5 for Bryce Kenny. Maybe, if you said maybe not a leader, okay, but man, that's the lowest score of the night for Bryce Kenny. Our first backflip, lowest score of the night. I guess he didn't fill the clock, but I don't know, man. Cynthia Gauthier and Lucas Stabilizer coming out to the track next. Looking for her first championship of the season. She's had a great couple of freestyle runs, although she does go out early most of the time. There's been a couple runs that have really turned on the fans and the judges. We'll see how she does here tonight. 2 minutes on the clock. A massive sky wheelie for Cynthia Gauthier. Wow. Almost goes over too, but manages to get it down on all 4 BKTs and keep it going. Another driver nearly going over on their first hit. Oh my goodness. Cynthia bringing it back down. She's taking some risks out here in Tacoma tonight. I love it, but she's at risk of going over early yet again. Not really something uncommon for Cynthia. So I think, she filled the clock twice this season in El Paso and Glendale, back to back. We'll see what she could do here tonight. Hopefully she can fill the clock yet again. I do love when Cynthia can throw down a solid run and fill the clock, because she brings out a lot, man. Last season, she was one of our subs on the Sponsor Showdown Tour. She burned it down in the home of Lucas Oil Stadium. Showed out for the sponsors. And, I mean, we've seen that Cynthia this season, but not the Cynthia that loves to fill the clock. Going for the tire hit. Not too many going for it, but Cynthia does. And she walks off a little bicycle here, too. Look at this. Oh my goodness, back on the other side. Oh, you're kidding me. I was going to say taking an L to keep it running, but no. clips the containers. If the containers were not there, she would have been able to at least attempt to save there. That's only going to be a 17 for her run tonight. Definitely not the way she wanted to go out, but again, not uncommon. A new bottom spot on the leaderboard, though. John Gordon in bad company hitting the track next. Looks like he's coming over to the little skills hit over here, getting us started with his typical bad company reverse popper. We saw this in Anaheim. We've seen this a good few shows this season. He always brings this one out. Gonna bring it out again. Really stuffs the cradle there and struggles trying to get that get it going. I don't know if he got it in, if he struggled to get it in gear or what, but he was definitely still in reverse for a second there. Going right for the cross thread over the buses, getting us right back into the energy after a not so successful skills move. Nicely done. Look at this. Keeping it going, trying to get it up on the nose. Doesn't quite work out for him, but hey, we're still running. John Gordon, bad company over the racing lane with a nice little bit of air there. Definitely want to see him get more into the momentum, though. He's definitely a little stop and go throughout this run so far. Nice big leap over the Mayhem racing lane, though. That was big air, man. Uh-oh. Maybe a slap wheelie attempt here over the dirt jammer. Yep. Nice. Oh, yeah, walking it all the way down the track. Again, not as far as we saw Dave Reed, but still burning it down. These Mayhem guys loving these slap wheelies tonight. Absolutely killing it across the track. Looks like he's going to slide it into some donuts here in the Thunder side of the track. 40 seconds left on the clock. And we got some typical, I guess you could say typical RORSRPS donuts. Not the fastest, definitely not cyclones out here in Tacoma, Washington from John Gordon. But we got a cross thread. Look at this. Massive sky wheelie going over. Oh my goodness. Oh, he's trying for it. Get up. Yeah. Gets it down on all four BKTs. John Gordon. That could be one of the most creative saves we're going to see all night. I guess creative is the word, man. Going to combo up the Mayhem racing lane there as well. And with 5 seconds on the clock, what else can he do? Another cross thread over the Thunder lane. Look at this big sky wheelie. And they're going to walk out a wheelie as well. It's going to be a 34.25, a new leader as John Gordon chucks the truck down. And that is going to do it. 34.25. Grabbing the lead here in the freestyle competition. Can the other loose cannon truck top it? Rick Steffens in Blown Money coming out next. Teammate, of course, to Bad Company. Looking to burn it down here. Put another one on the board for loose cannon, but that would be Rick Steffens' first Dubby Freestyle Championship this season. He earned himself a racing championship in Tampa. He wants a freestyle championship, but it's going to be hard to top a 34.5. Oh! Well, I mean, he's on the... he did end up on the wall. He is shut off, but he's back on all fours. He was able to free fall off the wall. So I think we are going to let him continue here. Clock's not disappearing. That is a good sign. If we listen, we may be able... Oh, no. He's a quiet truck, but he is refired. He's ready to go. 52 seconds left of the first half. They continue as he hits it. Down he goes and brings it back around onto all four BKTs. A beautiful save from Rick Steffens. I mean, definitely not a position he wanted to be in, but he got out of it. And that is going to do nothing but help his score here in Tacoma, Washington. Another big slap wheelie down the track, this time from Team Thunder. Rick Steffens burning it down here in Tacoma so far. Nice leap. He'll be getting a score for this run as well, past those first 30 seconds. Gonna come around to the Thunder bus jump. Nicely done. Up and over it, just handling it. Oh, no, we haven't seen this yet. Big sky wheelie and a cross thread over the opposite side of the Mayhem buses, excuse me. And that is going to just about get us to the halfway point. He's going to cross it in the air. A nice leap over the Mayhem buses yet again with a great slap wheelie. Rick Steffens, known for, he can burn it down in freestyle. The problem is filling the clock while doing so. So far tonight, he's well on his way to filling the clock, and he's burning it down. So We're gonna might be able to cross one off the list, but he's gonna have to put up a score that's gonna be able to hold all night long. That's gonna be tough with a 34.25 in the lead. Oh, wow. Wow. He gets it over the roof twice, once forward and once in reverse. Rick Steffens is burning it down, man. There's a reason they call him Tricky Ricky, and that might be it right there. 13 seconds left. Over the Mayhem racing lane, coming around to, oh, looks like he's going to give us a backflip attempt here in Tacoma, Washington. Absolutely nails it, and that is going to fill the clock with a moonwalk. 34.5 by 0.25 of a point. Rick Steffens takes the freestyle lead here in Tacoma, Washington for Team Thunder, and he's going to put it down after some donuts, trying to show John Gordon how to throw it into some donuts, man. Rick Steffens in the lead, 34.5. Heading into our final driver of the first half, Jackson Chalette in Piece of Scrap coming out next. What is he going to do, man? Piece of Scrap has had some tough luck. Jackson's had some tough luck in the freestyle competition, going out way too early, popping the tires a lot, which arguably are the cause of him going down early a lot of the time. 2 minutes on the clock. He's going to launch over the racing lane to get us started. Can he fill the clock tonight? And can he top a 34.5? There's going to be a tough score to beat, man. Nice little sky wheelie there. Look at this. Oh, my goodness, going over. Oh, my goodness, man. Jackson Chalette brings it down on all four BKTs off of the nose. Able to keep this run going, man. Not even past these first 30 seconds. That's how you got to do it, man. Tonight, it seems like you need to go really big, pull off something crazy in these first 30 seconds, and be able to fill the clock. Going over again. Nearly identical to his first save, but he gets it down on all four BKTs yet again. Jackson Chalette is going hard here in Tacoma, Washington. He's our racing runner-up tonight. Took the loss to Zach Antizana in Team Mayhem's Max D. So Team Mayhem already has one of the championships tonight under their belt. Jackson Chalette wants to make sure that they get both of them. Can he lock it in here in Tacoma? Going for that Team Mayhem slap wheelie all the way down the track. Beautifully done. And he's going to keep it going. We do have these corners clear because we know these drivers aren't always the best at staying within bounds. So there's no people in these corners. Nobody's going to get hurt. These drivers can exit out of bounds slightly. We don't want nothing egregious, but, you know, it's a tight corner. So we got it as safe as possible over there. No crew, no people, you know, keeping it nice and clear for these drivers to hit what they need to hit. 25 seconds left on the clock for Jackson Chalette. He's going to give us a bicycle attempt here. Oh, going to carry it right into a backflip, stuff the front end, and end up on a wheelie, rocking it back and forth on that wheelie bar and keeping it going, walking the plank over the jammer. My man, that's going to fill the clock. Jackson Chalette, one big leap. That's going to be a 34.25. So he's in second now, tying with John Gordon in bad company. What a roll. Back onto all fours. That is going to do it for Jackson Chalette tonight. Is he going to be the runner-up twice? Is he going to be our overall champion? If you guys are enjoying tonight's freestyle competition, be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and let me know with a comment down below. Check out the RORSRPS Instagram, and check out the RORSRPS website, RORSRPS.com, for all things World Finals, November 29th through December 1st. Blown Money, Rick Steffens with 34.5. Piece of Scrap and Bad Company tied with 34.25. That is your podium right now. Cynthia Gauthier and Lucas Stabilizer currently sitting at the points loser spot with only 17. She's definitely at jeopardy of being subbed out for the final show of the season. Also in jeopardy of being subbed out, Bari Musauer and Zombie coming out onto the track. Needs some points big time. Took a DNF in racing, which means he has 0 racing points behind him for tonight. He needs some freestyle points to help him, not only him though, to help Team Mayhem, who's currently behind in the overall point standings for the season. Bari Musauer, Zombie walking around the track saying hello to the fans. and kissing goodbye to this body, or what's left of it, after his rollover in racing. Wasn't too bad on the body, but definitely definitely took a hit. Looks like he's gonna kick us off with the jammer here. Maybe a slap wheelie, typical zombie slap wheelie, trying to get it up. Doesn't quite get it though. A little bit of an awkward landing. Does clip the containers there. Surprisingly, they don't shut him off for that, but that's definitely his warning. He does end up getting a slap wheelie there though, getting it checked off the list now. Or maybe he's getting it checked off the list now, looking for the slap wheelie. Beautifully done. Team Mayhem keeping it running with those beautiful slap wheelies down the track. That's going to be the first 30 seconds filled, so he will be getting a score at the end of his run. Nice little leap over the backside of the jammer, getting it done easily here. I wonder when he's going to turn it up, when he's going to flip the switch and start really airing it out and bringing out the wow moments, because so far it's a solid run. It's decent. We're going well. We're halfway through just about, but you know, he's going around to the same couple of moves so far. Not really pulling out anything crazy. Barber Musauer in Zombie definitely can turn it up. When will he? What will he do is the question. Gonna cross thread here. Look at the big sky wheelie for Barber Musauer. Oh, you are kidding me. And he's stuck. That's gonna be it for Barber Musauer. It's gonna be only a score of 18. I wish we could leave him out there, but it is a big lag risk, and I don't want to subject you guys to more lag than we may or may not already be getting. So he is cleared from the track. Trevor Goldberg and Team Thunder's Max D going to come out next. 2 minutes on the clock, getting us started with a massive leap. That has to be the biggest error of the night. Oh my goodness. Trevor Goldberg nearly came out on top in Anaheim. I think he got a 35 there. Ended up in second place, I believe. Gonna walk the moonwalk right into the buses. Over it we go. And down on all fours, able to keep it running before the first 30 seconds are even complete. Taking some risks, man. That's what I'm telling you. You gotta take risks in tonight's freestyle competition. A 34.5 is not the easiest score to beat. Trevor Goldberg, like I said, ended up with a 35, held it for most of the night. It wasn't until the man of the hour, as you guys call him, Blake Thompson, came out. He topped the leaderboard, of course. I think it was a 36 or 35.15. That's what it was. The 0.15 of a difference, but it's a difference. Halfway through this run, looks like he's gonna go for a cross thread here over the buses. Look at this. Oh my goodness, ended up right on top. And down on all fours, able to continue. Oh, we got a bicycle attempt. Doesn't quite work out for him, but he does get a save. So maybe not a successful move, but a move nonetheless that is going to help his points. Reverse move over the jammer here. Oh! A slap moonwalk. Wow. And he's walking it out all the way across the floor. Team Mayhem, eat your heart out with that one. He does it on the Team Mayhem side of the track as well. Beautiful backflip off of the bus. Just about 10 seconds left, man. Trevor Goldberg may be getting his first freestyle championship. Can he lock it in? Oh, stuffs the front tire. Oh my goodness. And he's on all fours. 33.6. It does not top the leaderboard tonight. Trevor Goldberg in Max D is done. Down he goes. Again, a 33.6. Not able to beat the 34.25 and 34.5s in the leaderboard. Interesting. Tim Jones in Tailgate are going to come out next, though. 2 minutes on the clock. Over that standalone car we got over there. Not many going for it. Only Jake Cranford and now Tim Jones in Tailgater. Oh, yeah. Look at that big leap over the backside of the Team Mayhem racing lane. What's next for Tim Jones? Was unable to get the double down in Anaheim. He wants to lock in a freestyle championship here tonight and steal that spot in the World Finals main field from JCB Digatron, holding on to it at the moment. Nice sky wheelie there, walking it out a little bit as well. He is past those first 30 seconds, so a score will be coming in for Tim Jones. What kind of score is solely dependent on his run here in Tacoma, Washington. A big leap over the racing lane, a little bit of a cross thread as well. Solid hits. I like the energy from Tim Jones. He's having a good run so far. Just about at that halfway point. We're going to cross it here as he hits this jammer in the corner. Team Mayhem. Nice slap wheelie. Gonna set it down right before the buses, which could get him into some trouble here. It does, but he ends up down on all 4 BKTs, keeping this truck running. 45 seconds on the clock, a massive leap over the cross thread on the bus. Oh my goodness, man. I'm gonna chuck it into some donuts as well as we cross the 3/4 mark of this run. What is happening here? Oh, he's gonna roll it. Over he goes. Looking for a save here. They're letting him try for it, but it's not going to happen. 17 seconds left on the clock for Tim Jones and Tailgater. That's only going to be a 23.5. So not going to be able to top the leaderboard. He ends up just above Cynthia Gauthier and Lucas Stabilizer. EJ Hayden in Blue Thunder coming out next. Looking to burn it down for the fans. He's had some solid freestyle performances as well as some solid racing performances. He's ended up in second not too long ago in Glendale, Arizona. Look at the leap to get us started there. A perfect transfer as well from EJ Hayden. Blue Thunder kicking us off with a solid move, man. That was nice. Oh, nice. Nice slap wheelie there. I thought that was going to be a lot more awkward over trying to get that truck up the front tires into the air, but no, able to get it relatively easily. Keep it running. 30 seconds down, a score will be coming in as he gets a big sky wheelie there over the cars. Very, very interesting night of freestyle competition so far. How are we going to close it out? Who's going to end up in the lead? We got a Team Thunder truck in the lead right now, a first timer holding on to that spot. Another big leap over the Team Mayhem buses for EJ Hayden and Blue Thunder. He's gonna try and get a bicycle going here on Team Thunder's side. Around we go, and he gets it down. Does tag the container there, but he was mostly contained himself. He was down on all 4s already for the most part. Again, they don't shut him off. That's 2 container taps so far tonight that haven't been shut off. Interesting. 1 for each team though, so I mean there's no favoritism going on here. EJ Hayden a big sky wheelie over the buses. And he's gonna keep it going, man. Little awkward side slap there. Just about 20 seconds left on the clock. Can he take the lead with this run? He's gonna go for the stoppie. Up onto the nose. Oh. Little ragged edge here. 1 tire back and forth for EJ Hayden. Look at this. Oh, and they do shut him off for that one. That container tap gets shut off. He had a warning early in the run. Did it again. He's shut off. Sounds like, yep, he's refired. Clock will continue when he hits his first jump. Gonna cross it up over the bus stack to the jammer. Oh my goodness. Wow. And that is going to be down. EJ Hayden ends up with a 33.85. So again, not even breaking the 34. Solid run for EJ. But that is not going to be taking the lead here in the freestyle competition. Devyn, Barber, and Avenger coming out next. A one-time Dubby Freestyle Champion this season. He wants to make it 2 before the end of the season. He is at risk of being the points loser tonight, going down in round 1 of racing. 2 points to his name for tonight's competitions. He needs something big here in well, he doesn't need something big in freestyle to stay for round 10, but he wants something big, man. He wants that freestyle championship once again. Again, this body handpicked by Devyn Barber to compete in tonight's show. Coming around for the backside of the racing lane to get us started. Big sky wheelie for Devyn Barber in Avenger. Man, the sky wheelies that these drivers are pulling out, ooh, stuffs the front end. Wow. One wheel for a second there. Devyn Barber trying to bring something cool out here, man. Another big sky wheelie, this time over the van stack off of the jammer. Keeping this run going. He's just trying to get past these first 30 seconds, and I can see him really opening up here in Tacoma, Washington. He does make it past those first 30 seconds, so a score will be coming in. I'm very curious what kind of score he's going to be getting tonight. Going to take on this Team Mayhem jammer here. Nice big sky wheelie into a perfect slap wheelie down the track. Devyn Barber, nicely done. Halfway through this run now. Maybe time to turn up the dial if you want to take the win. Look at this. Massive side slap, blows the right front. But the truck's down on all fours. He's going to keep it going. 50 seconds still on the clock. Chucking it into some donuts here. Some nice ones. I think not too far off from John Gordon's, but, you know, nice nonetheless. Gonna go for the backflip with a flat tire. Pops it even worse, but does end up down on all fours. Less than 30 seconds on the clock as he goes over backwards off of the jammer, and that is gonna put him down. 22 seconds left on the clock for Devyn Barber here in Tacoma. That's gonna be a 23.9. An unfortunate end to that run, but we had some wild moments in that run, man. What a way to go for Devyn Barber. Zach Antizana, our Dubby Racing Champion, getting us started with a big leap over the buses, nosing over pretty hard there, but gets it down on all fours, able to keep this run going early in this run. That was close, man. That was a close landing. Zach Antizana, definitely no stranger to turning up. Him and Trevor Goldberg have had a Max D rivalry going on all season. Not only are they two Max D trucks, but they are two Max D trucks on opposing teams. Excuse me. So they have been facing off hard all season long, really trying to top each other in the freestyle competition. Trevor Goldberg lately has been stepping it up, but aside from that, it has been Zach Antizana really burning it down all season. Look at the air. Trying to keep that momentum stoppy going. Doesn't quite work for him. But Zach had a crazy move in Anaheim just last show. I don't even know what to call it. Like a skateboard move out here on the track. Really burned it down, but was unable to top Trevor Goldberg, ending up in second for the night. Look at this bicycle attempt from Zach Antizana, trying to kick it up onto the nose, but it doesn't quite work out for him the way he wanted. He's gonna cross it up over the bus stack here. Now he's just going wild, throwing it back to Tom Mintz here in Tacoma, Washington. He's gonna take on the backflip ramp. Oh my goodness! Big hit directly on the roof. 30 seconds still on the clock. And that's gonna be down with a 21.75. Not enough for the lead, for sure. Slides right between Tailgater and Zombie. So, down he goes. Next out on the track, Blake Thompson in HyperShock, the man of the hour, looking to get another Dubby Freestyle Championship under his belt. 5 from this season, half of the shows of the entire season under his belt with the freestyle competition already. Can he do it again here in Tacoma? Getting us started with a nice couple of moves, going for air here in Tacoma, Washington. Gonna cross it up here with a nice leap over the racing lane as well. Blake Thompson, no stranger to going big. This MTL setup lends itself to some wild moves that have gotten him 5 wins. So he's over he goes, looking for a save, and he gets it. Of course he gets it. Blake Thompson in HyperShock slams the container there, and they do shut him off. That was a rough one. That was a big hit on the containers. 1 minute and 21 seconds left on the clock. They let him refire. First hit. He will continue. The clock will continue. He's going to go for the buses with a nice leap up and over. A little bit of a sky wheelie there. Blake Thompson, again, man, as I was saying, no stranger to burning it down. He's going to do that here tonight as long as he can. If he can fill the clock, he may be able to end up on top yet again. Gonna go for a backflip here off of the buses. Perfect landing, even with the moonwalk on the end of it. Oh, he's taking it right into the van, and down he goes. Oh, man. Blake Thompson going out early tonight. 48 seconds still left on the clock. That's only going to be a 19.75 for Blake Thompson. Definitely not the way he wanted to go out, but we have one truck left to go. It is our tour leader, Shane Lake, in Team Thunder's Gravedigger. Can he top the leaderboard? This would be his first Dubby Freestyle Championship of the season. With 3 racing championships under his belt, he has yet to get a Double Down or a Freestyle Championship. He's come close a couple times to the Freestyle Championship, but he hasn't gotten it yet. Is tonight the night? 2 minutes on the clock as he pops it up on the nose to kick off the run. Nicely done. Great control of this Gravedigger truck. I'm going to cut to the chase here. I'm curious if he's going to be able to fill the clock. Shane could... Oh! Wow. That's one thing Shane does well, man. We've seen him get a lot of great reverse saves this season. A massive leap. The only truck to get air like that tonight have been the Max D trucks. Shane Lake, a big leap over that Thunder Jammer. If he could get a solid run tonight, earn his first Freestyle Championship, he may be locking in his spot at the tour leader, as the tour leader. Blake Thompson has been making up the ground a lot, really been trying to push it and get that truck up into the tour leader spot. It could definitely happen, but well, it hasn't happened yet. I mean, once Blake Thompson lost it, Shane Lake has been on top all season long. Look at this sky wheelie. And he's going to use it for a slap wheelie as well, trying to keep it going, but ends up in an awkward spot here. Just about 45 seconds left on the clock for Shane Lake. Can he burn it down to the end? Uh-oh. Little bicycle. Oh, yeah. Nice. Solid effort with that bicycle to moonwalk. Almost gets it, but not quite perfect. Oh, nosing over pretty hard there. Does get it settled before the pit area, though. Nicely done. 20 seconds left on the clock for Shane Lake in Gravedigger. He's having a decent run, but he needs to get the momentum up a little bit and fill the clock. He's very close. Going for a backflip here. Oh! Wow! Look at this. Trying for the save. It doesn't happen. 2 seconds still left on the clock for Shane Lake. That's going to be a 32.65, so not enough for the lead. So that means our Dubby Freestyle Champion is Blown Money Rick Steffens here in Tacoma, Washington, getting some points again for Team Thunder. Wow. Let's get a look at our leaderboard for the freestyle competition. Blown Money, like I said, 34.5 in the lead. Piece of Scrap and Bad Company with 34.25. Blue Thunder ends up in 4th with 33.85. Then, of course, it's Max D for Team Thunder with 33.6. Both Gravediggers are up next. Team Thunder with 32.65 and Team Mayhem with 32.25. Then our sub, Ryan Disharoon in Shaker, ends up with 30. Dave Reed in Northern Nightmare ends up with 29.5. Mohawk Warrior, 24.5. Avenger with 23.9. And Tailgater with 23.5. Max D for Team Mayhem with 21.75. Blake Thompson, not too good tonight. HyperShock with 19.75. Zombie with 18. And Lucas Stabilizer ends up with 17. Gravedigger, Shane Lake holding the lead with 173 points. HyperShock 167. Zach Antizana with 137. And Devyn Barber with 123. EJ Hayden with 120. Rick Steffens with 107. Tied with Jackson Chalette and Piece of Scrap. And then it's Bryce Kenny with 104. And we got Trevor Goldberg with 101. John Gordon with 98. Dave Reed with 95. And Bari Musauer with only 1 point for the night, ending up with 91 points. He is our points loser here in Tacoma, Washington. Jake Cranford ends up with 83. Cynthia with 82. Tim Jones with 29. And Ryan Disharoon with only 10 points. That means both of our subs are out for round 10. We have one sub left that could knock out Tristan England and JCB Digatron, but if not, he will be our World Finals qualifier. Team Thunder still holds the lead with 932 points. Team Mayhem ends up with 900 points. This is a good opportunity in round 10 to see just how many points are possible for a single show. Not only is the gap only 32 points, but Team Mayhem ends up with a nice round number of 900. That is going to do it for tonight's show. If you enjoyed it, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Let me know in a comment down below. Check out the RORSRPS Instagram for extra content, including early access to the week's racing bracket, pit party pictures, and more. Also, check out the World Finals 2 hub on RORSRPS.com for all things RORSRPS World Finals 2. We got qualifiers, we got an event schedule, we're going to have pictures, track construction, all that over on RORSRPS.com. We also have some official RORSRPS merch, including stickers, and we'll have World Finals 2 t-shirts. Yes, really, actual t-shirts. There will only be 50, extremely limited run for those shirts. But also check out the channel partner Dubby Energy, that gives you focus and energy without the jitters or crash. Their energy powders have 0 sugar, 0 fillers, 0 dyes, and are 0 calories, so they're the health conscious choice for energy powders. My flavor of the day is Calio Cream. Absolutely delicious. I love it. Check it out, guys. They have 10 flavors to choose from over there, including some limited time flavors. I had a great time tonight. It was a great show here in Tacoma, Washington. Stick around for round 10, the season finale, before the World Finals. I'll see you on the biggest and baddest tour.